The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, simply called the United Kingdom or UK, is a sovereign state in Northern Europe. It is a constitutional monarchy that is made up of 4 separate countries. It is a member of the United Nations, the Commonwealth, the NATO, the G8, and since 1973 the EU. It has the 5th largest economy in the world. Around 65 million people live in the UK. They can be divided into 4 big nationalities based on their countries where they live. These countries and names of the people and languages spoken there are as follows. England. England is the biggest country and the one where the most people in the UK live. Scotland. Scotland to the north of England is the 2nd biggest country. People who live here are called Scottish. Wales. Wales is the west of England. Its people are called Welsh and their own Celtic language, which is also called Welsh. Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland is an island of Ireland, which is west of Great Britain, where the other 3 countries are on. Some Irish people live here and speak Irish, another Celtic language, or also Scots, a dialect of the language spoken in Scotland. History. Archaeological remains shows that the first group of people who live in the British Isles were hunter-gatherers after the Ice Age ended. The date is unknown, perhaps as early as 8000 BC.
Cap C. Nobody is interested about that. You do this for geography.
Geography. The UK is made up of 4 different countries as I mentioned. Wales, England, Scotland and Northern Ireland. The capital city of Wales is Cardiff. The capital city of England is London. The capital city of Scotland is Edinburgh and the capital of Northern Ireland is Belfast. Other large cities in the UK are Birmingham, Bristol, Manchester, Liverpool, Leeds, Sheffield, Glasgow, Nottingham. The UK is northwest of the coast of mainland Europe. Around the UK are the North Sea, the English Channel and the Atlantic Ocean. The UK also rules, usually indirectly, a number of smaller places around the world. There are remnants of the British Empire. Its longest river is the River Severn and its highest mountain is Ben Nevis with its height of 1344 meters. The weather of the United Kingdom is changeable and unpredictable. Summers are moderately warm, winters are cool and cold. Rain falls through the year and more on the west than the east. Politic. The UK is a parliamentary democracy based on a constitutional and hereditary monarchy. The people of the United Kingdom vote for a member of parliament to speak for them and to make laws for them. Queen Elizabeth II is the Queen of the UK and the head of the state. Even so, she is the head of the state, she does not actually govern the country. The government, led by the Prime Minister, governs the country and decides policy. Today the Prime Minister is Theresa May. The flag. The Union Jack or Union flag is the national flag of the United Kingdom. It symbolizes the 4, actually 3 on the flag, countries of the UK. Scotland, England and Northern Ireland. Money. The currency of the UK is called Great Britain Pound, which was approximately 1.132 euro in the 19th of January 2018 at 5:21 p.m. The Queen. Elizabeth II, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, born in 21st of April 1926, has been the Queen of the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia and New Zealand since the 6th of February 1952. Additionally, she is the head of the Commonwealth and the Queen of 12 countries that have become independent since her accession.
Warning. Bad pronunciation.
Jamaica, Barbados, the Bahamas, Grenada, Papua New Guinea, Solomon Islands, Tuvalu, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Bales, Antigua and Barbuda, and St. Kitts and Nevis. Her husband is Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh.
What the fuck was that?
Has only worn St. Edward's gold crown once.
she is much more familiar with this, the diamond-encrusted imperial state crown. She wore it at the end of her coronation and for most state openings of Parliament since.
You see, it's much smaller, isn't it? I mean, it was the same height. You know, it would have been up to about there when my father wore it.
I mean, it was huge then.
Yes, very unwieldy.
It's difficult to always remember that diamonds are stones, so they're very heavy.
Yes. Fortunately, my father and I have about the same sort of shaped head. But once you put it on, it stays. I mean, it just remains itself.
You have to keep your head very still.
Yes. And you can't look down to read the speech. You have to take the speech up. Because if you did, your neck would break, it would fall off. So there are some disadvantages to crowns, but otherwise, they're quite important things.
Famous people. Great Britain got lots of famous people. There are comedians like Charlie Chaplin and Rowan Atkinson, actors like Daniel Craig, singers like Ed Sheeran.
She played her fiddle in an Irish band, but she fell in love with an Englishman. Kissed her on the neck and then I took her by the hand. Said, baby, I just wanna dance.
And Luciano Pavarotti.
Largo seco con velocità largo. La 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 la. Presto bottega che la vaga presto. La 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 la. Oh, che bel vivere, che bel piacere, che bel piacere. Per un barbiere di qualità.
Biologists like Charles Darwin, writers like J.R.R. Tolkien, scientists like Stephen Hawking and Alexander Graham Bell, authors like Charles Dickens, murderers like Jack the Ripper, and YouTubers like Soviet Wumble.
Kid called me fat.
I didn't.
You are fat.
User left your channel.
I'm not sure if he rage quit or at the microphone.
First question, what is this game and what is it about?
Hide and seek with serial killers. We are hiding from the serial killers, repairing generators to open a door to escape.
Okay.
The killer has to come kill us and put us on meat hooks so that the god of the game can eat us.
Basically, Dead by Daylight is Britain 48 hours after Brexit.
Brexit. Brexit is a prospective withdrawal of the United Kingdom from the European Union. Simply, they do not want to be a part of the EU anymore. And what does the inhabitants say for that? Let's see some examples.
Fuck you, European Union, tally-ho, you fucking pricks. We are the United Kingdom, you can eat our spotted dicks. That being said, we're not going to leave you, turns out we need you nonetheless. Fuck you, European Union. Poland is depressing, and there's vampires in Romania. Spain is far too hot, and where the fuck is Lithuania? To be fair, Slovenia is lovely. We're only kidding, it sucks too. But we must admit